Champions League Atletico Madrid vs Borussia Dortmund prediction, team news, lineups preview. Two unfancied contenders for the Champions League crown bid to gain a first-leg advantage in Wednesday's quarter-final tie. As Atletico Madrid host Borussia Dortmund at the Wanda Metropolitano. Diego Simeone's side dramatically eliminated last year's runners-up Inter Milan on penalties in the last 16. While their Bundesliga counterparts were 3-1 victors over PSV Eindhoven. Match preview. Sometimes the bridesmaid and never the bride, Atletico became the latest victims of Inter's stingy defense in the first leg of their last 16 showdown at San Siro, where a solitary Marco Arnautovic strike saw the Serie A champions-elect take a slender lead to the Spanish capital. Despite falling 2-0 down on aggregate to a Federico Di Marco effort, Los Rojiblancos hit back almost straight away through Antoine Griezmann before Memphis Depay's 87th-minute intervention forced extra time and penalties, where Alexis Sanchez, Davy Klaassen and Lautaro Martinez all fluffed their lines from 12 yards to send a delirious Atletico through. By virtue of their mesmerizing comeback on home turf, Simeone's crop will now participate in the Champions League quarter-finals for the third time in 5 years, but not since 2016-17 have the Spanish heavyweights progressed further. RB Leipzig 2019-20 and Manchester City 2021-22 have since sent them packing at this point. However, Simeone's troops may have to pursue Champions League glory if they are to return to Europe's revamped top table for 2024-25. As despite overcoming Villarreal 2-1 in their last La Liga contest on April 1st, a patchy spell of top-flight form has left the fourth-placed Rojiblancos just 2 points better off than Athletic Bilbao with 8 games to go. Only 4 of the hosts' last 12 matches in all tournaments have seen Simeone's team come up trumps, but Atletico have incredibly never suffered a Champions League knockout defeat at the Wanda Metropolitano or their old Vicente Calderón home, prevailing in 10 of those 16 contests and shipping just 4 goals in the process. Since a 1-0 group stage loss to AC Milan in November 2021, Atletico have gone 9 Champions League home games without ending up on the losing side, winning each of their last 4, suggesting that Dortmund well and truly have their work cut out this week. Edin Terzic's troops defied the odds to top the group of death with Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain and Newcastle United, though, thus earning a last 16 date with Dutch champions-elect PSV, whose reliable talisman Luc de Jong rescued a 1-1 draw in the first leg in Eindhoven. However, a quick-fire second-leg finish from Manchester United-owned Jadon Sancho and injury-time strike from Marco Reus saw Dortmund get the job done at home. But the German Giants have suffered 3 successive quarter-final Champions League eliminations since collecting runners-up medals to Bayern Munich in 2013. Terzic's men took advantage of their Klassiker rivals' downfall on the Easter weekend, though recording a 5th consecutive win in all tournaments with a 2-0 success at the Allianz Arena, only to have their momentum halted at an inopportune time in Saturday's 1-0 home defeat to Stuttgart. Lying outside the Champions League places in the Bundesliga table on account of that narrow loss, albeit with only goal difference separating them from RB Leipzig in 4th BVB, can neither prioritize European glory nor a top 4 finish before Wednesday's reunion with Atletico, whom Dortmund lost 2-0 to on Spanish soil in the 2018-19 group stage after a 4-0 shellacking at Signal Iduna Park. Team news. After being forced to withdraw from the France squad for March's fixtures with an ankle injury, thus ending his record-breaking streak of 84 consecutive appearances for the World Cup runners-up, Griezmann is now fit and firing again at the tip of Simeone's attack. However, his countryman Thomas Lemar is on the sidelines for the long term with an Achilles tendon rupture, while defender Mario Hermoso is not expected to be involved either due to a thigh complaint. Reinildo and Axel Witsel should therefore join Jose Jimenez at the back. At the other end of the field, Simeone has been handed a late concern over the fitness of Depay, unable to complete Saturday's training session due to a knock, so Alvaro Morata and Griezmann should form the 2-man strike partnership on Wednesday. Regarding Dortmund's availability, Terzic now has Nico Schlotterbeck back at his disposal in the Champions League after the German centre-back missed the second-leg success over PSV due to suspension. But Rami Bensebaini is definitely missing. A question mark is also hanging over the head of Daniel Malin, who returned to training following a hip problem prior to Dortmund's recent defeat to Stuttgart. But he suffered a small setback before the contest and remained in the treatment room. Terzic can still call upon the likes of Reyes, Sebastian Haller and Jamie Bino-Gittens should he wish to freshen up his attacking options. But Niklas Füllkrug should reprise his role as the visitors' focal point, despite now going 8 games without a goal. Atletico Madrid possible starting lineup: Oblak, Witsel, Jimenez, Reinildo, Molina, Llorente, Koch, De Paul, Lino, Griezmann, Morata. Borussia Dortmund possible starting lineup: Kobel, Ryerson, Hummels, Schlotterbeck, Maatsen, Sabitzer, Can, Brandt, Sancho, Füllkrug, Adeyemi. We say, Atletico Madrid 1-0 Borussia Dortmund. Always a defensive force to be reckoned with in Champions League knockout contests on their own patch. Atletico have had the luxury of an extended recuperation period ahead of Wednesday's first leg, a welcome break amid their inconsistency domestically. Dortmund's form book may make for more pleasant reading. But Terzic's side were toothless in their loss to fellow European hopefuls Stuttgart, and another narrow defeat could await the Bundesliga heavyweights as Atletico take a 1-goal lead to Signal Iduna Park. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.